Mangani, igama lami nguSthabile KaMazubane. Welcome once again. This is World Gospel Impact Church. And that word impact is very important. These are the conversations that are moving the world forward. So thank you very much to Baba Nomam Damane for allowing us to sit once again as the youth. This time, very, very young, my guests are. We're talking artificial intelligence. You may have heard of terms that are thrown around like the fourth industrial revolution, machine learning, big data. Well, this is artificial intelligence for the layman. And we're going to try, with the help of my guests, to unpack this notion of artificial intelligence. But before I do so, gentlemen, I'm the rose amongst the thorns. I'm going to allow you guys to introduce yourselves, and I'm going to start right here on my left. Yes, sir. Jokes. Moving on. All right. All right, just a matter of interest. How old are you, Kagiso?
12 years old.
12 years old. All right. Giving me a run for my money. Last but not least. All right. Gentlemen, I'm so glad to have you here on my panel. We've heard so many people talk about this new industrial revolution that we're moving towards. We're talking technology, we're talking machines, we're talking all kinds of artificial intelligence that you can think of. What is it, according to you, Kagiso, from what you've heard, from what you've learned, when we're talking artificial intelligence? What are we talking about?
Artificial intelligence refers to the simulation of human intelligence in machines that are programmed to mimic human actions.
You use the word simulation. Hi, break it down, break it down. What are we talking about when we're talking simulation?
The human intelligence is used in machines.
The human intelligence is used in machines. All right, let me come to you, Tebo, on my left. What are we talking about, these concepts of artificial intelligence?
My definition of artificial intelligence would be a network of computer systems that are created and programmed to, like Kagiso said, to mimic human behavior and perform tasks that normally require human intelligence.
Perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. Mzolo?
I don't have a deeper knowledge which
just from your understanding, what do you know
Okay,
around the terms of artificial intelligence?
I think about self-driving cars. I think about the evolving of technology in making human life easy. That's how I see it.
All right. Glenn?
Need I say more? Everything has been said, but we cannot touch on the topic of artificial intelligence without speaking about the fourth industrial revolution. It's what we are going through, everything being modernized, everything being brought into robotic or computer science, the work that was done by human beings previously or now, in the future or in the near future, is going to be done by computers, by machines themselves being controlled, mimicking humans, but taken into machines.
All right, so I hear you guys throwing around this. We're now going to be using machines instead of humans. Are we trying, Kagiso, to... What are humans going to do when machines are doing what humans were meant to do?
From what I understand, is that most humans by 2021, 6% of their jobs will be killed by artificial intelligence. Meaning most of our humans are going to have to study harder.
Going to have to study harder. Can you study your way out of it? Halalisani, can you study? What branch can one move into now that 6% of our jobs are going to be eliminated by machines? Can we avoid that?
You can. I believe us as a human species, we tend to evolve a lot. In any situation, you put a human inside, a human will evolve, will find a way to do it better and survive. Some of the industries I believe that will be still around at that time, I think, the creative art will live long. because
So when you're talking creative arts, are we
Arts.
talking what? Music,
anything
fine art?
fine art, anything that's artistic will remain because there's no human intelligence that can fully program a robot to fully express a human's creativity because a robot or a robotic cannot self-create. So it could never replace the way you sing, the way you present. It could present, but it would be robotic. It wouldn't have that gist. AI will never tell jokes as our comedians we know. So the art industry will remain.
All right.
The rest, the rest,
All right. Well, I've seen a few videos around this topic of artificial intelligence. Certainly, I've seen machines playing instruments, and according to algorithms, much better than humans do. I've seen machines mimicking each person's voice and singing their voices don't get tired. Tell me, do you agree with what Uhalalisan is saying in the sense yoguti they wouldn't be able to fully integrate themselves into what humans do?
So actually, I saw a video of how a computer could tell what some past pharaohs sounded like by recreating like his throat structure and his vocal cords in order to replay the sounds, and then they could make it say something, and that would be what we think it sounds like. And with what Uhalalisani said about how the art industry will still remain, honestly, I think if you're not making the AI, your job is basically lost.
At risk. Kagiso, can these machines actually fully integrate themselves so as much as to replace a human or a need for a human?
Robots can not fully have the sense of humor humans have.
So we'll always need a human.
Yes, because as Halalisani said, the jokes that humans make the robots can never tell in the sense of way humans tell them.
Glenn, what's your understanding of this notion of robots not being able to fully? Can they be emotionally intelligent even, from what you know?
It's really going to take time because angithi we are humans, we evolve. That's what I got from the panel. So in order maybe to mimic maybe an individual, let's just say their creative art is going to stay longer, they're always going to find means and ways because they're always upgrading, they're always elevating, they're always like progressing. There will come a time whereby it's going to be completely just robotic. If you look at Japan right now, the way things are happening. If you look at now how COVID has caused us to study online, what will stop that being in the comfort of my home and study from home, and a lecture has been replaced one day by a robot and all I listen to via computer. So it is scary, but not really bad. We really just need to adjust as human beings. It's nowadays it's a matter of adapt or die.
Certainly for myself, yes, Halalisani.
Just to add on, even currently, we're having a problem. Even since we all know we're familiar with emojis and everything. There's so much emojis, but not all of them can fully articulate how I feel. Because sometimes I might not be sad as I'm crying, but I'm not happy. You see, I need
An emoji in between the two.
So what we can introduce many AIs, but they will never replace me or walking up to you and telling you this is how I feel.
Yeah.
You can see that it's in between. He doesn't want to cry. He's not happy. You can see. But the problem, if I'm conveying it through AI or technology, some feelings or some expressions are left out.
All right. Kagiso, I want to come over to you. Why do you think, according to your knowledge, humans are trying to integrate themselves into a robot? Why do you think, is there a need? Why do you think humans are trying to simulate, as you call it?
Cause the human speed at which humans work at is too slow for the Earth's living.
My God.
Because from my understanding, the world may become extinct. Well, the Earth may become extinct in just 1 billion years. And because humans are working slow,
But
robots.
isn't that how God had created it, for humans to work at this pace that they're working at?
Uh,
You don't think so? So humans are working slow. And what are we trying to achieve then?
we are trying to achieve to actually create machines that are going to like make life available in other planets, as Elon Musk is trying to go to Mars. Because right now they are using a robot dog to go find more information about Mars.
Okay, so we need to be faster, from what I'm hearing you say, so that before the time we get extinct, we already have what? What are we trying to achieve before the billion years and we get extinct?
We are trying to achieve that more and more of our planets are colonized by us humans. Because global warming is a serious thing,
Yeah.
and it's really destroying the Earth.
All right, so we're trying to go damage other planets, is what you're saying. Got you. All right. Cleva, I'm going to come to your lived experiences. Where are you finding that already this artificial intelligence is being adopted in your own personal life and in your own personal space?
Asingai Gute, Siri and Celia, Alexa, all those things. It's not yet grown legs, grown arms. It doesn't have a heart, so it is very human-like, but
Yeah.
it is not yet a human. But it does perform tasks that some humans cannot perform, which is why it is very efficient, and that's the whole point of AI. So that they're building machines that will work quicker, like Kukashezo said, quicker and more efficiently than humans are doing, because we're working very slow. Because the issue on overpopulation has been around for a very long time, and we've been trying to deal with it. Like one of my teacher's friends went to Mars not so long ago because they were sending some people to Mars, and but it wasn't a very publicized thing. It was like very undercover.
But you've just revealed it. So thank you, Cleva, for revealing that information for us. Halelisani, in your own lived experiences, practical examples of this artificial intelligence so that we're more aware that this is actually what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's everywhere. I think you can use a simple case study of how phones have evolved. Phones have evolved tremendously from holding a big phone, which was only used to make and receive calls, to holding a small device in which you can video call, you can make calls, you can send email. So it's everywhere. It's everywhere. I just wanted to add on the point in which KG has said that what is the chase? I believe we're introducing so much of AI and technology because humans want to live a softer life, causing them to live longer. Every invention was invented so humans can live a softer life. Even study the invention of fire, because the invention of fire made us to live longer because we would fight more. We can hunt better, and we had light. So the introducing of AI, it's an introduction that helps us to live longer. So we won't go and fight. Let's say we are having world war is coming again. Instead of us going there to fight, we just
Get the robots.
You can get even drones. You just send drones. I'm sitting here. I can sit here and send my drones there, and my drones will fight on my behalf. People will win the battle just by staying here. So AI are there to make us live longer.
All right, it is World Gospel Impact Church. We're talking artificial intelligence. We're talking moving and integrating ourselves into the fourth industrial revolution. Please do engage with us in the comment section below. Let us know, what is it that you see in your own lived experiences that you can identify as now us moving into this new age? Okay, so are there any disadvantages? We're talking a lot of advantages, certainly. Are there any dangers of this artificial intelligence?
Well, technology does go wrong. Because when you do buy a phone, you have it for like 4 months and then it does whatever it wants. So what point I'm getting to is robots may go wrong. And it could cause robots more likely taking more jobs than it was supposed to.
All right, Glenn, besides the jobs that are obviously now going to get extinct, are there any disadvantages of this artificial intelligence?
It is done by humans, and humans have got error.
And therefore humans are flawed.
And that humans are flawed. Not that they cannot make anything perfect. Yes, they can. But somehow, it is just a belief instilled in me that something just might go wrong, as Kagiso said, and it might not really be, that good. Something might just, but the lovely thing about it, when you go to Pick and Pay, the thing that I love about it more, or let me just say supermarkets, sorry, you get to pay your groceries, you don't join any queue, you tap your card. Some restaurants, you just get to tap, order, your order is ready. Because humans are slow. They want to chat to the next cashier while you're in a hurry. So they've made my life much more simple in that kind of term. In my generation, that's how far I can actually go. So yeah.
All right, Halelisani, should humans be worried about these new changes that are coming about?
Yeah, we should. I think there is, in every point there is pros and cons. In this time around, I feel like AI has made a certain individual people more smarter, a certain individual people more useless. Yes, more useless. Because in the introduction of technology and AI, we're getting audiobooks now. So there's no need for you to read. I can just listen. And once you're listening, you can't say you're reading. If I say, have you read the book? And you say, no, I've listened to the book. That wasn't reading. You were playing a song with no beat. It wasn't reading. But even when it comes to writing, because of this predictive writing and autocorrect, people they pay less attention into the Queen's language, in the English language or any English or any language in which you speak, because of we know that technology is there. I can just gonna correct me. So I feel like that's the bad side of it.
All right, we're about to close it off, gentlemen. Unfortunately, we are out of time. I've been soaking up all this information. But before we close off, I want to know, how can we then jump on this train? Because clearly, siyasala, as humans, what are you doing? What can we do to jump on this train and make sure that we're not getting left behind? Or is the ultimate goal that we're gonna get left behind?
Like I said earlier on, if you're not making the AI, then you're losing your job.
So should we be learning how to code?
Yes. But if the AI can tap into a human's consciousnness, then if you can create an AI that can do that, then you're basically becoming one with the AI. But then you also have to consider the risks, like Stephen Hawking said. The success in creating AI could be one of the greatest discoveries. Unfortunately, it could also be one of the last if you do not consider the risks. Yes.
Sure. Kaki, so as we close off, what do you think? What are you doing to make sure that you're not getting left behind with this new industrial revolution? What are 12-year-olds doing, actually, is what I want to know.
From what I'm doing, I'm not a 12-year-old. Because I have friends that are tough as well, but all they want to do is joke. But I am always on YouTube watching
Learning.
because, in my thinking, humans are becoming dumb. Because humans want, like I say, go do this. A human will first go and tell another person this while I told him to go fetch something. But as if robots, if I were to tell robots, go fetch something for me, they would go straight. But humans would go doing other things. So my point is, robots are the future.
All right, robots are the future. Certainly, Glenn, we're out of time, but I'm going to give you, what are you doing in your own personal space that's making sure you're not getting left behind?
I am always researching. I'm always on Google and YouTube. That's the best I do. Learning what's new, what's come in, the latest version of any software. Yeah, and just getting to work on Instagram, Facebook. Yeah, currently.
All right, thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining me. Thank you so much at home for watching us. I hope certainly that you have learned something. And if you haven't, that we have encouraged you to go back and do the work that hopefully will ensure that we're not getting left behind. My name is Sthabile KaMazubane. This is World Gospel Impact Church. Thank you so much for joining us.